What's up, you guys, and welcome to another episode of Brian's Action Figure Reviews. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you like the following video. So today I'm going to be talking Storm Collectibles, my favourite toy maker, my favourite line. But not like usually when I get Storm Collectibles, it's Mortal Kombat, finish him. But today I'm going to be talking Tekken. And today's figure is from Storm's Tekken 7 line. And today I'm going to be talking about King. Now, straight off the bat, much like their Streets of Rage line, I'm kind of annoyed that they don't do like Tekken 3, Tekken 2 maybe. But these are mostly from Tekken 7, and it's King's Tekken 7 outfit. But all in all, I'm happy just to have King, because he's an awesome character. Who doesn't like a luchador wrestler who fights in a leopard mask? And yeah, it's basically Tiger Mask, the old Japanese wrestler I think he's taken off. But yeah, King has always been awesome to me because of that. He always stood out and stuff. And I'm delighted Storm did him in some way, shape or form. I already have Kazuya and Kazuya Mishima from this line, and they're doing more than Paul Phoenix as well, I think. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to seeing what this line has to offer. I hate investing in lines like this because they're so expensive, and the wait for new figures is so long. I think Jin Kazama was one I also haven't even gotten yet. It was nearly a year and a half ago. But of course there has been Mortal Kombat releases, and Storm has loads of licenses now. Yeah, so let's take a look at the box for King. So guys, here is the box for Tekken 7's King from Storm Collectibles. And yeah, like I absolutely love that massive picture here. It's so cool of King, and it captures him perfectly. Of course, you've got Tekken 7 here, King on the top. You've got Tekken 7 logo. On the side here, you've got that logo for King, that nice artwork there, and I presume that's King in Japanese as well. On the back, you've got all like these little, all these poses and things you can do with him. His card here as well from the game, and you've got like King of Iron Fist Tournament, and you've got all the licensors and crap there. On the other side, you've got King doing a big dirty kick, and on the bottom, you've got Tekken 7 and plenty of legalese there in Japanese as well. So there isn't much really to shout about when it comes to the box. So let's see if we can get some shouty stuff from the actual figure. So let's get him out of the box. So here is our first proper look at King out of the box. And as you can see, this figure looks absolutely incredible. It is absolutely 100% accurate to his Tekken 7 look, which in itself is kind of an evolution of his look from Tekken 3 with the colors and that. But as you can see, like right down to the cape that says King, Danger of Beast on the back, to the mask itself and the colors, which are so damn bright. This figure looks incredible. I cannot wait to... I've kind of messed around with him a little bit already, and it's quite loose compared to some Storm figures I've gotten. But as I'll show you when I'm doing some posing and what have you, and going through the figure in more detail in a minute, he is a really excellent addition to anyone's Storm collection. So let's get a look at the various accessories King comes with. So when it comes to the accessories that King got, it's a fairly mean draw when it comes to Storm Collectibles figures. Usually you get a bunch of effects and extra hands, extra heads, the whole lot. A few extra heads would have been awesome, and they haven't arrived with it, unfortunately. Not that they were in it in the first place, but no extra heads with this figure. So he does come with 3 sets of hands outside of the ones he's got on him. Of course, you've got the punching hands, and you've got 2 different types of grappling hands as well for doing all those wrestling holds, and of course the other one is on him. And he does come with 2 pointing hands as well, but this one is on the wrong hand, I believe. No, yeah, so he does come with 2 pointing hands as well. So yeah, not a whole lot when it comes to the accessories. Now I will say, if you can just bear with me, I will say this cape, and when I look at it now, is an accessory in itself. This can come off quite easily, and it's really, really nice. I love the design on the back of it, and it's a nice feel to it as well. It doesn't stick. It's not malleable, as they say, and there is a kind of cool tigery cheetah design on the back of it as well, and it does just click in around his arms, so it's easy take off and on. So with that, let's move on to the actual figure itself. So for the rest of this review, I have taken the liberty of removing his cape and giving him back to grappling hands, just so I can show you like the kind of the articulation and stuff he has, which is quite good, as I will say. Now I did mention at the very start that this King figure, usually when you get a Storm Collectibles figure, the joints are quite tight, but this guy is so loose. I couldn't get over how loose he was. As you can see here, it's quite movable. Head as well is quite movable. There's just lots of easy movement, except at the legs. The legs are quite tight. You do get that squeakiness there. So the figure itself, all around paint wise, is really, really good. Now there is, I don't know, something off about the blue here. There is little discrepancies if you really are looking for something to give out about on around the paint and that. Like there's a little yellow spot here of overpaint. Now I hate being this scrutinous with figures like this. There's like a little black spot here on the yellow as well. And I know yellow is a very hard color to do, but again, this is an action figure company. They should know how to do this stuff. So yeah, this figure isn't perfect, but it's pretty damn close. Articulation wise, it's got all the standard Storm stuff. You've got the head, as I showed you. It will go the whole way around. Again, I am kind of disappointed it didn't come with more options for the head. If you can see under there, there is a head under there. There is a head underneath, but I'm not sure if you can take it off. I don't know what that would achieve, but I'm not going to try it. The arms are butterfly joints. This came out fairly easily after a bit of messing around. It just popped out and it took a while to pop back in. But just be careful with that. Again, these do pop out, these joints and stuff. Not all the time, these ones here I'm on about. And they're fairly easy to pop back in, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Yeah, it's quite a nice figure. Again, it says Queen here, Anger of Beast. And it looks very like a little transfer. I don't know. The boots are done really, really well. I like the yellow, I like the buckles and stuff. They are sculpted on as well, which is really cool. And there is lots of the design and stuff on there. And even at the bottom, you've got the claws, which is really class. The paws, I should say. And that is really, really nice. You can get lots of cool poses and shit with him. Again, I'm not the amazing, so don't be expecting miracles here. I do enjoy these style of figures a lot. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I have a bunch of figures that I thought would be cool, like comparisons for this guy, because I know there's a lot of people who will buy King for him being a Tekken character, and I know there's a lot of people who like him as a wrestler. So I brought some various wrestling figures to the table. So this is a Super 7 New Japan Pro Wrestling figure. This is Kazuchka Okada, and as you can see, Okada is a big guy, and scale wise he is tiny next to King. And next to Okada we have the Mattel Ultimate Edition Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And let's just move Okada so we can see them together as well. So as you can see, the Storms are much bigger. Now if you want a wrestling figure who can actually match up with King, there is the Storm Collectibles Jushin Thunder Liger, and even Liger is tiny next to him, so you can see the real size of King. And if you take away the last wrestler figure, let's bring in some other Storms, his bandmates, so to speak. So here is Kazuya Mishima, again not that tall next to King. So as you can see the height here, and let's throw in one more for the left. Here is Kazuya Mishima, and again, as you can see, King is quite big. I think he's a bit broader than Kazuya, but there isn't much between the two of them. But King, as you can see, is a massively tall character. So what I'm going to do, guys, at the end of this review, I'm going to do lots of pictures with King in various battle poses with all these guys. It'll be easier than me just messing around and doing terrible poses. But other than that, I'm going to give this character, or sorry, this figure, my rating now. And my rating for King is an 8. I knocked off points for, well no, I'm actually going to go lower. It's a 7. I knocked off points for, like, it's a very, very loose figure. It could just be my one, but that's the one I'm judging. So yeah, it definitely could have done with more effects and stuff, especially for the prices you're paying for Storm Collectibles stuff. It could have done with more heads. Now I know we could, like, that could be movable or something, I don't know. But yeah, it's a really good figure. Very happy to have another Tekken figure in the collection. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the review, guys. Please leave a like, please leave a comment below and tell us what you think of King. And yeah, hit that subscribe button if you're really feeling generous. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye. Have a great day. Bye.